Disability advocates say they're disgusted after a 4-year-old boy was removed from an early learning centre in Melbourne's north when he was diagnosed with epilepsy. To discuss this case further, we're joined by the CEO of the Epilepsy Foundation, Graham Shears. Graham, good to see you. Can you explain for us this particular case, should this have indeed happened?
Well, you'd hope these sorts of cases never happen, Rebecca. I think, the family tried their best and worked with us to try and get the staff at this facility trained in understanding and managing epilepsy and the individual child's plan and the emergency medication plan. And with that information and that training, if it had been delivered, we would expect the facility should have been able to care for Alfie.
Okay. Is it common for children to have been refused enrolment due to their disability or their medical condition or learning condition?
I think we hear about it far too often, and I've been recently talking to the CEO of Association of Children for Disability, who's let me know that they've had a 400% increase in these sorts of issues and complaints over the last 3 years. So it's certainly getting worse.
Okay, can we just take a step back? This family, they got the diagnosis with their child and they went to the centre with a plan and everything that they needed to know, and they obviously felt that they were set up, that they were confident that the centre could look after their epileptic child?
Yes, well, we do a lot of training for early learning centres and primary schools and other education facilities. So, in fact, we've trained 12,000 people in understanding epilepsy this year. So it's the ability is there for them to be trained, and staff, once trained, feel more confident in handling children with epilepsy in their care.
Okay, so what do you think it was about this case? Were they scared, or they just purely didn't want the responsibility?
I think we've had situations where the risk management sort of procedures within organisations go beyond what's sensible because they don't necessarily understand epilepsy themselves and the issues and how they can be well managed. So I think it's a case of not understanding fully and then making decisions without that understanding.
What rights do parents have in this situation, Graham?
They've got quite a few rights. Well, certainly the children have the rights. The Disability Discrimination Act covers, schools, early learning, and children have the right to be included and have the benefits that children without disability don't have. And they've got the rights to reasonable accommodations.
Yep. All right, we'll leave it there this afternoon. Graham Shears, let's just hope that it can be worked out for the Early Learning Centre and, more importantly, the child. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rebecca.